Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Marie.
And you are going in Smackdown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Steve here. Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here, youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, a little notify bell next to it. Make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw daily content.
Yes.
Hopefully this is working.
We're doing it from my laptop today, and you're going to be out of town, so
I know.
I clicked the unmute button, and it didn't connect. So you had to do the intro again, so I probably messed up a little bit. Hopefully sync is good. Everything's good.
I'm waiting for our chat. Is it botchy? Is it still?
No, that's the botch when I hit unmute before the intro.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, everybody can hear us, I'm sure. There's audio here.
Man, I don't know. Anyway.
That is a Britney Spears shirt.
So here's the deal. I'm traveling today. Once we're done here, getting my stuff. I'm actually taking my suitcase this time.
Good. Do you have everything you need? Do you have the appropriate? All right, we'll talk about that in a second.
Who knows, man? I don't know.
We'll do a checklist after we're done here.
So here's the deal. Tomorrow you're on your own, right?
Yeah.
That's Thursday.
And then Friday, I have a special.
Have you done one by yourself before?
No.
Ooh, it sucks.
I don't know if it sucks. That'd be okay. I'm going to do post-show day by myself.
It's when we are on our own, and I say this for myself. It is so, like the need for the other one becomes so apparent.
See, in my mind, is NXT and 205 Live.
Yeah,
the casual one.
You know what you should do?
I know what I'm going to do. I have plans. Where are you going?
Man, what you got to do is toss this guy on, because then it's like, oh, it immediately adds personality.
You trying to say you don't have any personality?
No, it helps though.
No, it just makes you look like a damn fool.
An
is
asshole?
What it makes you look like.
Yeah?
Take that thing off.
Really?
Yeah.
Bummer.
You can wear that while you're gone, but not on my show.
So here's the deal. I'm getting on a plane in about 3 hours.
You're going to be gone the rest of today, Thursday, and Friday. Friday, we will not miss a video while you're gone.
Yeah.
Got a special guest Friday.
That's why he's staying here, because we missed a bunch of videos when we went to All In, and we were like, dude, we can't do that a lot. So I am going solo. We decided to split up the team for once on one of these trips.
Yeah.
We made the decision. I kind of left it up to you a little bit. I said, look, I can go or you can go. Either one, it doesn't matter.
Well, what you're going to do, I think you're better at.
Okay, that's fine. So here's the deal. WWE 2K, I got the green light this morning from them to say what's going on.
So it's not quite as top secret.
Right. I am headed towards the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, and they're going to have a bunch of capture stations for 2K19. Rumor has it there will also be some interview possibilities there, which I'm very excited about, and maybe a tour of the Performance Center. This is all very cool stuff. I do feel a little bit guilty that you're not going to be going.
Oh, I wish I could go, but considering the circumstances, this is the right move to make.
Yeah.
And as I said, I think you're better at doing that kind of stuff than I.
Yeah, okay.
And as I said, after that, I said, next time this situation presents itself, you will stay and I will go. And we'll just alternate like that whenever we have to.
Fair enough. I'm going to be really upset, though, if next year, if this same scenario happens and you get to join
luck of the draw,
the Undisputed Era,
luck
if you get to see those guys. So that'll really piss me off. But, you know, it is what it is.
You're getting way ahead of yourself, though.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I might burn this thing down this week, you know. Going there,
not.
They might be like going in Raw, going out Raw. You guys are done.
Yeah,
dunzo.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
let's start talking about SmackDown because you're on a time crunch here.
Ooh, yeah.
So, SmackDown overall, yay or nay? It was an all right show.
It was
breezy.
It was better than the Go Home Raw.
But
the thing about SmackDown,
it didn't feel like it didn't enhance any of the storylines per se.
I think the Hardy one was enhanced. I think that Nakamura match, although it's sort of a disservice to Nakamura.
Yeah. It was a good match, though.
There was a little bit of development. I wonder how Carmella feels about now being R-Truth's hype guy. a little bit.
If it weren't for, I wonder if it weren't for a mixed match challenge.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably wouldn't even be a thing.
I don't know. I thought it was. You know what, man? I've said this a million times. SmackDown, they keep things pretty simple, and that's what I appreciate.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And so no, this was a much more enjoyable go home than the Raw one.
I mean, much like Raw, though, there was no major, huge story beats
That's true.
That were hit upon.
It felt.
Really.
I mean,
it was just fleshing things out a little bit.
Like Raw was so inundated with like recaps and a lot of redundancies. And
there was a couple of Raw recaps during this episode of SmackDown too.
Oh yeah, they got to pay it back.
This is like the first time they've ever done it, so it's weird.
No, I don't know. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I loved the
was
Samoa Joe
enjoyable,
story time.
It was perfectly enjoyable.
We got a Kofi doing the interview. What does he call himself?
Kramer
Kingston.
Something like that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We got some Andrade Almas.
Yeah.
And we got to do, I mean, I've seen this a lot in pictures on Twitter on the house show circuit when Zelina Vega will do the thing under the ropes.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's probably done it on TV too.
Yeah, she has.
I just tend not to pay attention. Oh, the reason why I'm wearing the Britney shirt is because it is the most comfortable shirt
very comfy.
I've ever had in my life. It's also
normally-
slightly see-through, so people at the airport might see my nipples.
You normally don't wear light-colored T-shirts.
No, I don't, but this is supremely comfortable. And so it's either it
looks really comfy.
The only other really super comfy shirt I have is the Marvel one I got from Target. Also,
Yeah.
That's dirty, so I didn't wear that.
Yeah, you can't wear that one. Let's get some super chats in before we start with the full recap. Joshua Martinez, don't forget to tuck your chin, Steve.
So it's the Performance Center. I'm hoping I get some reps in. I'm hoping I learn how to take a bump.
Oh, don't do that.
There's so much talent there in the training area.
Yeah.
Like I could do it.
No.
Me and Pulse going at it in that ring.
You used to throw your back out playing basketball. You're not
Pulse,
gonna take
Jack Daddy. I get to see him. He's going to be there.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Might, form a new alliance there.
That's fine.
Kick this guy out.
That's fine. I'll hold down the fort here on my own. Don't need you anyways.
Oh,
The real
no.
Poland on my lunch break. Usually listen to you guys on Castbox while at work. Love you guys. Be good to each other.
Thank
Will
you.
do.
Dylan Haggett. Hey, friendos. James Bond films, yay or nay? No. I was I appreciate the legacy of Bond. I was disappointed that Danny Boyle dropped out of the latest one. That's a bummer.
It is a bummer. I watched a lot of the Roger Moore Bond films growing up.
Roger Moore.
So there's a place in my heart for Roger Moore Bond. Otherwise,
Roger Moore was great because he was like an older, like he did it for the longest period of time.
but he also seemed like he was already super old.
He always did. Yeah.
Timothy Strathman. Dolph is influenced by Shawn Michaels a lot, and Drew wears black. Can Drew throw Dolph through a glass window yelling, "This is for Marty Jannetty"?
Oh, I thought he was gonna make a diesel. There's like a diesel reference there.
Yeah.
They should reform the, what are they called?
Two dudes with attitude.
Dudes with attitudes.
Dylan again. Laptop shit itself, so no sneaker buying for me. What were you trying to buy?
What a bummer.
That is a bummer.
What a bummer.
What a bummer. Anyways, let's talk about some SmackDown Live. What do you say? What do you say?
I think that's a great idea.
All right, show kicked off with a match. Something doesn't happen that often.
I know. I thought it was good.
And it was great. We got Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Not a U.S. title match, I don't believe. Jeff Hardy dropped a promo beforehand.
I love that promo. I love his like weird. What do they call him? Enigma something or another.
Charismatic.
Yeah. Whatever they call him. I thought it was rad.
He's kind of got.
And then after that, I'm going straight to hell.
Well, here's the thing. It's like he'll deliver most of his promo and almost is kind of monotone.
Yeah.
Like kind of a bit aloof.
Yeah.
But then he'll say, "All right, enjoy the show."
Right.
And this is
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an odd spectrum that he covers in the span
I
of one
love
promo.
it. I love it so much. Be
He
attacked
almost
by
talks
a
like he's in a
viper.
trance.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then he snaps out of it to tell the crowd to have a good time.
Yeah. This is like my favorite Jeff Hardy because like I didn't see a lot of his TNA stuff where he was doing I think a little bit more of this stuff. And I wasn't even really watching like when he had his feud with Punk.
Yeah.
Back in like 09, that
Yeah.
SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
I wasn't really watching. So if he did this stuff before, that's great. But I haven't really been too privy to it until now, and it's really good. And he's incorporating some of the Brother Nero, Delete stuff to the Broken stuff too.
Yeah.
Which is fun. That little, what is that little tune they sing? The obsolete little
Obsolete delete, that one?
something like that. Yeah. Just gonna make himself obsolete, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. So that was a really cool promo. And this is a really fun match. Like they were getting surprisingly physical for the fact that Hell in a Cell is like, around the corner.
Considering Jeff Hardy is going to leap off the top of the cell.
We just recorded our predictions and he's obsessed with this idea.
I'm not obsessed. I just
don't think it's
I'm
gonna
sure
happen,
it's going to happen.
man.
I'm basically certain that's
You're
going to happen.
saying that, so this is Cell. This is Swanton guy. This is Jeff Hardy. Delete. And then he's going to do that thing.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Through an announce table.
Like that. Through an announce table. Oh, man.
They got that giant pillow thing, inflatable
It's
pillow.
not really a pillow. It's just like a big...
It's a huge airbag.
Yeah, it's an airbag.
It breaks the fall, though.
To a degree.
So long as he can just take a more or less a bump on his back on the announce table.
Inches away from paralysis.
Oh, it could be bad.
doing that.
But I wonder if they, on spots like that, I don't know with any certainty, and I don't know if they'd want to do it too much. If they get one of those giant, like, crash pads. I don't know what
In
it's
practice?
called. Yeah.
Within the, they like designate a little crash area?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Sort of like
man.
stuntmen, you know, like they do stunts when someone has to jump off the building. They have that giant pad out there. It'd be a smaller version of that. But, you know, do it a couple times to make sure that the aim is true.
Maybe. I don't know. Then you're kind of, if you miss that mat, aren't you risking like just the main event or the...
No, I think
match
the
being done?
larger, the pad will be large, but as you said, there's an area designated where the announce table
Really
would
want
be.
to... I want to know what's going on in your head right now.
Well,
Like,
you just
how does this
imagine,
look
imagine
in
a
your
huge
head?
inflatable pad,
Yeah.
maybe like more than that,
Like thick?
a couple feet thick,
Right.
situated where the cell, you know, next to the cell, and there's an area designated. I mean, they tape it off or something where the announce table will be.
Yeah.
And
They
then
should get like a big, like you know, the ball pit at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
no, that would hurt.
Jumping into that. You think so?
Yeah, all those plastic balls. I know they're lightweight and kind of flimsy, but from that height, they might hurt a little bit.
No, all the air in between them would be fine. Would make it like
How about this?
landing on a pillow.
huge pad of Adidas Boost technology.
Oh, that'd
then
be
you'd
good.
hit and you'd bounce up like 4
Yeah.
feet in the air.
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
might land. You might end up back on the top of the cell.
Could be. Energy return.
If you do that. Anyways, it was a fun match. Towards the end, Hardy was going for his swanton bomb, and then Randy Orton out of nowhere knocked him off the top rope.
Yeah, Orton proceeds to beat the hell out of Jeff Hardy. He takes him to the outside, slams his head against the ring steps a few times, gets a chair.
Oh, yeah.
Hits Hardy across the back and in the abdomen with it. Orton teases an RKO, goes for it. Jeff Hardy evades. Hardy grabs the chair himself, starts beating up Randall with it, hits a twist of fate and a swanton, stands tall, more or less guaranteeing his loss at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that's going to happen. He's going to do I get he's going to do something crazy. I just don't think that this right
It's
here.
going to be off the top of the cell, man. It's going to be off the top.
Can we just have like halfway up? Safety first, halfway up.
No, I don't want to see him do it, but he's going to do something crazy.
Him and Orton are up here, and then a twist of fate.
Well, I don't think it'd be a twist of fate. More likely to be an RKO. He'd eat an RKO off it.
After that, Miz and Maurice gave an interview. It was announced at some point that Maurice versus Brie was our main event.
It was actually announced before the show started.
There you go.
In advance. But wasn't it that was it what's her name, Kayla Braxton?
Sure.
Is that the interviewer's name?
I believe so.
She said, well, first Maurice. Miz came out, put his hand over the mic,
Yeah.
and said, introduce Maurice first.
Yeah, because she's the main event tonight.
Yeah, so Maurice and Miz.
Boy, they really love that. They're really treating that as the A storyline, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
They're giving that main event to Brie and Maurice.
Oh, yes.
Good for them, man. Of course, obviously, Miz and Maurice both sort of ran down Daniel Bryan, and they said, what do they call them? The yes couple? Is that what they call them? Mm-hmm. And he was like, more like the can't couple, or I don't know, something like that. It was clever. I forgot what he said. But he was rude, like he usually is.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Next up.
Oh, that's right.
White.
Maurice was running down Brie. She was like, I gave. And here's the thing. Again, Miz and Maurice with the heels who make good points. Maurice was like, I gave birth 5 months ago, and I'm getting back into the ring now. Brie gave birth to her child many years ago, and man, Maurice, holy crap! Talk about a recovery, man. Because like when you watch the Miz and Maurice show, like she's obviously still it's prior to giving birth.
Yeah,
and stuff.
she was
Maybe
like
they
really
did that.
pregnant.
Yes, like super pregnant, dude. That stomach, oh my gosh.
So I'm guessing the season finale is probably it will be where she gives birth.
I would think so, unless that's already happened. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been watching any
Me
of it.
neither. But wow, she looked fantastic. Good for her.
Next, AJ Styles in an empty arena dropping a promo.
Yeah.
This one was better than the one Miz and Maurice did the week prior because he was sitting down the ring steps, seemed a bit more casual.
I like this.
Yeah, I like it too. I was saying it was better than last week.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that encounter to you. I was just remembering what it was. And this is really cool. It was just him, casual. I mean, this is the AJ Styles I'd like to hang out with. Just hanging out before all the people come in. He can tell some stories about his time at TNA.
Yes. Yes.
It'd be great. And this was pretty effective too. They sort of did a slow zoom on him, and it finished on a super close up of him. He said, Samoa Joe is known for, he just talks a lot.
Yeah.
We've, a 20-year friendship, and he's making it personal, talks about family, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
It was very effective. I thought it was good.
It was good.
It wasn't as good as story time with Samoa Joe, though.
Well, what really is?
Nothing.
Nothing.
After that, we had a Charlotte interview. She was at gorilla position. I always love when they do that.
Yeah.
And
she was talking about how she's a competitor. She won a competition for the evening, even though she has a match against Becky Lynch at Hell in a
that's
Cell.
right. She asked, why did you ask for this match against Sonya Deville? She said, because, like you said, I'm a competitor. I compete. That's what I do. And that's the bottom line, because Charlotte said so.
Yeah.
So then we had Charlotte. She came out, number one, it's Charlotte versus Sonya Deville. You know who's going to win.
Oh, yes.
But Charlotte totally just had a merch shirt on.
Well, no, they said that was they're putting that shirt up for auction for the Connor's Cure thing.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so it wasn't a Kenny Omega house show situation where he wears the shirt during the match.
I really wish they would do that. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes like Seth will wear his merch shirt like during a match.
Not very often.
He'll usually take, if it's like a big tag match, it doesn't matter. Like he'll usually take it off at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. I wish they would do more of that.
Oh, I agree.
So you know when not to pay attention. Anyways, Sonya Deville, she came out and had her annoying super God. Oh, I hate that so much.
No, it's great.
No,
More
it's
strobe
the
lights,
worst.
please.
The strobe lights are
just the best.
I lit because I got a 70-inch at home.
Oh yeah, man. One time I was at a party and I had a couple of drinks.
Nice.
And there's a strobe light there, and I think for
pee on it.
No, like a good 3 minutes. I just stared, not into it because that's a terrible idea. But stare at the wall and let the strobes get to me.
You sure it was just a couple drinks that you had in you?
Maybe 3 or 4.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, is that when I brought the shrooms over?
No,
the PCP. Nobody talks about PCP anymore.
That's probably a good thing.
Like I hear bath salt sometimes. I don't really hear about PCP anymore. Kind of weird.
All right.
People have moved on straight to heroin.
Jeez. Anyways, Charlotte gets the win. Sonya Deville taps out to the figure 8. Pretty decent match. They give it a good amount of time.
No, this was a good match. Sonya Deville's good, man.
Yeah, she is. Charlotte exits the ring, celebrating with the fans, about to take a selfie, and then
great.
she's attacked.
Oh man, this was so great. You know what's funny? So I saw this. I watched the West Coast feed. I saw the GIF of this, the GIF of this. Still don't know which one it is.
It's GIF.
Beforehand, where she does the reveal, Becky Lynch, she was in the crowd as a fan wearing essentially the same thing that Sami Zayn was when he did his mixed match challenge reveal.
Yeah.
And so it was hilarious and awesome. Knowing that going into it, I kept on looking in the background to see if she was there the entire time, and I couldn't pinpoint her. But I'm kind of curious how they put her in position for that.
Yeah, like was she just in that seat the whole first 20 minutes for
I can't
40 minutes of the show?
That would be
I wouldn't
the
think
case.
so.
That'd have been like the previous commercial break. They probably got into place or something.
They just reserved a seat
but
for her.
it was great because you can even see this in the thumbnail.
Or she just barge in there once Charlotte's roughly in position.
Maybe that could be. But you could see, the funny thing is you could see in the thumbnail, you can see the lady, the fan who's behind Becky Lynch was very prominently in the reveal shot. And she was she wasn't like shocked because I'm not sure this lady really knew. I think she knew something special was going on, but it wasn't like, oh my God, that's Becky. So she was like, she just did this. When the reveal happened, she went like this. She went. And then she started trying to figure out Snapchat or Instagram, whatever. Probably Facebook. She's old. So yeah, no, that was kind of funny. It was just very distracting in the background.
Yes.
So yeah, Becky Lynch reveals herself, hops over the barricade, all in heel black. It's great.
It's fantastic.
Destroyed
Scowl
Charlotte.
on her face.
Put her in the disarmor. Wouldn't let go.
Yeah, man, it was great.
It was awesome. That has to mean, right? She's losing at Hell in a Cell.
You'd think so.
But it's going to be something brutal. It's going to be something a bit more. It's not going to be like Charlotte goes over clean. It's not that. Because I'm pretty sure, unless they do the champion versus champion thing at Survivor Series, Becky Lynch is picking up that title.
How about this?
Hold on. I do wonder. Let me just do this. Let me just say this, and then you can say your piece. Because I'm not done. I do wonder if... shit. You totally threw me off. Go ahead with your point. Good job.
What's the December pay-per-view? TLC.
Okay.
What if they have Charlotte and Becky in a ladder match?
There you go. That's good. I like
Becky
that.
wins it there.
I like that. I think my suggestion was going to be this. Maybe Becky would have wanted Hell in a Cell had the heel turn actually been effective as a heel turn, maybe they switched course because the fans are like so thoroughly behind Becky. Maybe they'll try to actually solidify a heel turn if she does something extra brutal. Like you always say, you can totally turn the crowd against you if you just go an extra step and beat up somebody
for the most
but
part,
I'm not sure it would work.
Really
it
tough
might
with,
even get people more on board with
yeah,
it.
It might get people more on board with Becky.
So, or maybe they just realized, hey, we have something really hot here. Let's milk this a little bit more.
Yeah.
For Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
That could be too.
Yeah. Next, story time with Samoa Joe.
This was brilliant. This was so good. He had like a bound
storybook.
And when they would cut to clip, it was essentially just a really well done recap package.
Yeah, they put some filters on the video to make it look like it was illustrated.
Super cheesy filters on the recap footage. And he just sort of did the story of him becoming their Wendy's new husband.
And also new WWE champion.
New WWE champion. I thought the basic premise was, I'm going to relieve you of your championship duties so that you can go home and be somewhere along the line. Samoa Joe decided, not only am I going to take that championship from you, I will become new Dad Styles.
Well, I think also,
because he said I'm going to be your daddy
the whole time. Remember when he was called up Wendy and said, hey, about the back to school barbecue.
Yeah.
Save me a plate.
Yeah.
There's always been the insinuation that it's been about more than just being WWE champion.
But the original premise was you don't see your family very often. I'm going to solve that for you.
Yeah, I know.
And along the way, he perverted it, which is a very true and noble, goal. Go home, be with your family. I got this.
Sorry, yes.
Along the way, he perverted it to be, I'm going to take your championship and your manhood.
Yeah.
I'm dad.
Yeah.
You're not dad anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how the two mesh, because if he's champion, he's still got to be out on the road and not be a good dad.
Yeah, no, but I think the I'm the new daddy is more of a metaphorical thing, not literal.
Oh. See, I really wish they would have done the Eddie Rey Mysterio thing and made this a custody situation.
Like a marriage license.
The marriage license
ladder match.
Yeah, ladder match.
Yeah. No, it's not a good idea.
Do that, and then you're like, I'm willing to put my family on the line just to shut you up. AJ, that's a terrible
idea, AJ.
Terrible. Look, I just hate him so much. Letting my emotions get in the way. I want him to have my family.
But I don't want him to have my family. Put my family on the line.
I'm putting my family on the line. That's how much it means to me. Oh, man. Winner gets to be AJ Styles.
There you go.
Anyways, it was awesome. Because the great thing about it is that I should use this for the thumbnail. It ended, the last page of the book was a picture, a very lovely children's illustration book drawing of Samoa Joe, mean face.
With WWE title.
With title.
And then Wendy and youngest style child.
Happy with smiles on their face.
And underneath it just said, the end. And Samoa Joe made a point of saying, the end.
Yeah. Oh, it was great.
Punctuation on the whole thing.
It was awesome. It was so great. I want that book so bad.
Yeah, maybe we'll start selling that at a WWE shop.
Ooh, I would buy that. $19.99, I'd buy it.
Heck yeah.
Anyways, before we continue, we've got some words from our sponsor, forhims.com. Is that hairline slowly starting to move backwards? Any bald spots yet? If there are, you're not alone. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35. And the thing is, when you start noticing hair loss, it's too late.
So why turn to weird solutions or do nothing when you could turn to medicine and science? Forhims.com is the one-stop shop for men for hair loss, skin care, and sexual wellness.
Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss with well-known generic equivalents to name brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair.
And it's easy. Answer a few questions. A doctor will review your order, and products are shipped directly to your door. That means no waiting rooms and no awkward in-person doctor's visits. Save time by going to forhims.com.
And now, listeners of Going In Raw can get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy.
Go to forhims.com/GIR. That's forhims.com/GIR.
Again, that's forhims.com/GIR. Thanks to forhims.com for sponsoring today's show. It really, really helps Going In Raw to check out their products at forhims.com/GIR. After that, we had a Becky Lynch interview.
Yeah, where she said, I told you I'd break Charlotte's arm, but that's going to have to wait till Hell in a Cell.
I am so sad I missed that. For some reason.
Oh, it was really short. It was
okay.
It was in those quick one-question interviews.
I got you. Okay.
Where she was like walking down the corridor in the back of the arena. Super mean face.
Oh, man. I am sad I missed that. I love Becky Lynch.
Oh, she's the best.
After that, Kofi Kingston was backstage in his, what is it? Was it Kramer?
Something like that.
Something in his persona where he puts on like a blonde wig and talks like a nerd. And the bar is behind him.
In the background, yeah.
In the background, yeah. They're just doing their bar.
Yeah, they're like doing strategy or something like that. I guess that's
strategy.
the kayfabe
then you
reason
do this,
for what
fella.
they're doing.
Then I'll do this, and then we'll do that, and then it's all good. So they're doing that stuff, and he was just sort of clowning them.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was great. So New Day was on commentary during the Thebar Rusev Day match, determined new number one contender for the New Day's Tag Team Championships.
Yes. Is it just me, or is Aiden English like low-key a fantastic wrestler?
He's pretty good.
I think he's good. So like I've just noticed this, like with this story they're telling, he's cleaning up a lot of the mess. He's really holding his own. It's his own personal redemption story.
Yes.
But along the way, like especially last night, I was like, holy crap, I wonder what Aiden English could do in New Japan. Because dude, he was like just like the intensity and then like the crispness of his offense. It was just all really, really solid. And I was like, I've never really thought of him as like, wow, really good wrestling guy. I wonder if given the opportunity, if he could be like a Cesaro-like dude.
Oh, I don't know.
Be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's always kind of interesting. Like people don't like sort of think about Tyler Breeze as like super wrestling guy. But
but apparently based on what we've seen in NXT on the main roster, granted limited doses on the main roster, he always puts on enjoyable matches, and we always hear what a great wrestler he is.
Yeah, right. Same with like Carl Anderson. Obviously, we have proof of that in New Japan.
Yeah.
So
anyways, at one point, Cesaro's in the Accolade. Sheamus comes in, breaks it up. Sheamus primes for a brogue kick on Rusev. English sprints in the ring, pushes Rusev out of the way. He eats brogue kick.
Yeah.
Rusev takes advantage, hits a Machka kick on Sheamus, pins Sheamus for the win. We're going to get Rusev Day versus New Day at Hell in a Cell, and that should be fantastic.
Man, so they're probably not going to win at Hell in a Cell, but maybe at the Smackdown afterwards. I really want Rusev Day to pick up these tag titles. More so than I wanted even Fashion Police, and I really wanted them to get the titles.
Yeah, I really want them to get the titles, too.
Man, and I think here's the thing. They could so use those titles. This is one of those teams that really... Hold on, look at me. Oh, never mind. It's just one of your hairs is going this way, and then there was a long hair here, and so I thought you had one continuous, but it's not. Just go on the other side, but do that same thing. There you go. You're good to go.
All right.
So I think that they're one of those teams that they're over, and they could be. I think that they could make a lot more money off them.
Yeah. But we've been saying that
with
for a while.
Successful tag title reign.
With Rusev and Rusev Day, they have something that's incredibly over that could be a money-making machine for the company.
They eventually came around to our way of thinking, so I'm thinking that maybe if I throw this out there and say Rusev Day should absolutely win those tag titles because you can, in fact, make more money off that, maybe they'll do it.
Maybe. I hope so.
Maybe they'll listen because I do believe it firmly. After that, we had R-Truth versus El Idolo, Andrade Almas.
Yeah.
R-Truth had face Carmella with him. And she was doing the what's up. She seemed to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Even though there was a little tiny hint on her face that I'm no longer in the main event women's division scene.
I know.
That's a bummer.
They've pivoted to face Carmella pretty darn quickly.
It happened last night.
Well, last week, actually.
What happened last week with her?
When R-Truth said, come to the ring with me against Miz and Maurice.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That was really the pivot.
Yeah, that was the pivot.
When she came out with him doing the same thing, doing the what's up stuff.
Oh, did she do the hype thing last week too? Oh, okay. Golly, I do not pay attention. I'm telling you, man, something's wrong with my brain. I probably shouldn't be flying. I'm just going to end up in Orlando, like just lost. Probably not even Orlando. I'm not going to catch my connecting flight from Houston. So just expect me.
You're going to be stuck in Planet Houston.
I'll be stuck in Planet Houston. I'll ask to see the leader of Planet Houston.
All right.
I'm not the guy to be sending here, man. Anyway,
I don't know. I think he'll be okay.
no, probably not.
Anyway, this is a decent match. Andrade picked up the win via roll-up with a handful of tights, or I guess pants in this case. But a fun match.
Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I mean, they always got, I like when they gave R-Truth a little glimmer of hope before they pull it away, because as we all know, as we reported here exclusively here, going in Raw, Vince loves Andrade Almas.
It wasn't exclusive. That was Fightful had that exclusive.
Yeah, Fightful had that exclusive.
Wonder why Almas and Zelina Vega aren't in the Mixed Match Challenge. They seem to be a perfect team for that.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Have them win that. That'd be pretty huge.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Have him win the WWE title. Can they just win all the titles?
Sure.
He wins WWE and Universal. She wins Raw Women's.
They unify all the titles.
El Idolo.
El Idolo.
Dude, when she does the thing, when she's down there during this match, Carmella pulled her off the apron.
Yeah.
But when she does the Tranquilo with him, and she does that big old smile of hers,
Oh, it's great.
Oh man,
So good.
it's so charming.
It's so charming.
Great.
It's great. Next, Asuka had an interview.
This was terrible.
Yeah, what are they doing with Asuka?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. And then Naomi was there. Asuka was there. They didn't quite understand what each other was saying, because we haven't seen that trope a million times. I don't know. It was stupid. And it was awkward. God bless Asuka. She's trying her damnedest.
I know.
Naomi looked like she was not enjoying the situation. It was just, dude, come on. That's true. It was trash. It was overwriting.
It was.
Don't do that. Keep it simple.
Yes. Asuka is one of the best wrestlers in the entire company.
Yeah.
And she's had one match in the last couple months.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I know, man.
It's
stupid.
absolutely ridiculous. She deserves better.
So this wasn't a tag match that was announced for anything? Was this announced?
I think they've
Was
announced a
this
tag
thing?
match. I think it's Asuka and Naomi against the Iconics
Yeah.
at Super Showdown, I think.
Oh, is it going to be Super Showdown?
I think so.
Iconics are probably going to win that
Yeah, maybe.
because they're in Australia.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, they're Australian.
Yes, they are, Steve. That brings us to our main event. Brie Mode versus
All right,
Maurice.
my plane's leaving. I got to get out of here.
All right. I'm going to sing Brie Mode with impunity at that point. So the match starts. Maurice wants nothing to do with any sort of wrestling. She keeps running out of the ring, getting back in, getting out of the ring, getting back in. Then The Miz at one point grabs the mic and says, all right, match canceled. Match is off.
Yeah.
No match tonight.
That's
and
great.
they start walking backstage. Daniel Bryan and Brie, they commiserate. Brie sprints up the ramp, grabs Maurice, brings her back to the ring, starts beating on her. Back in the ring, Brie puts Maurice in the yes lock. Miz pulls Maurice out of the ring. Ref calls for the DQ. Brie wins.
And then there was 5 minutes left in the show where it was just shenanigans.
Oh, it's just mayhem.
All
Absolute
over the-
chaos.
I kept on looking up. I was doing something. And I kept on looking up. I was like, this is still on?
I know.
Daniel Bryan kept on getting beat up, and then he would run back to find Miz, beat him up, and Miz would run away. He would run back around to get him. It was the hot
Well,
mess.
there was a spot here where the Miz throws Daniel Bryan out of the ring right into Brie. And
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan is understandably concerned for his wife.
Yeah, sure.
And I thought at that point, and then the Miz jumps him and starts beating him up. And I was like, okay, that's probably how they're going to end the show. And so
Went on for 13
yeah,
minutes.
throws him in the ring steps. Maurice gets Brie in the ring, starts beating her up. But then Brie and Daniel Bryan get the upper hand.
Yeah.
And they stand tall to end the show.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, you picked wrong there.
No, I think the algorithm is not going to hold true in that case.
Oh, for sure. Let's answer some questions.
Yeah, let's do that. Adam Mayhem. Oh, he's back in the States, just landed. He says he's tired. Welcome home, champ.
Well, who cares if you're tired? Of course you're tired. You just got back from Korea. I don't expect you to be. And he's in his early 50s. Of course he's tired. No, congratulations. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're safe.
Yes.
And congratulations. We got a lot of talking to do.
We do.
About not just your victorious world tour, where you defended the H title several times and came out on top every time. Spreading the word of going in Raw.
Yes.
But at the same time, you have this ridiculous sticker on that I noticed at StarCast.
Oh, it's great.
Of your dumb face.
Every great champ has
And then
a
you know what's
custom
even
title.
worse? You know what's even worse about this Adam Mayhem guy? This morning I was getting ready, and I came across, for whatever reason, I think he had left them in my bag or something. He thought my bag was his. I don't know what it was. A stack of those Adam Mayhem holographic stickers.
Great. Can I have one? I'm going to put it on my laptop.
No. Alabama got in there, and she wanted one. She walked into class with an Adam Mayhem title sticker on her shirt, happy as a clam. Oh,
Adam Mayhem brings joy.
he's infecting
He brings joy to everybody.
my life.
Kyle Young, just one word. Are you listening? Plastics. Steve will appreciate that.
Are you listening? Benjamin, are you listening? Okay, yeah. Plastics.
We got some Patreon questions too, Steve.
Yeah. Horton, here's a new writer. This is a great setup. Brian Cage, Jinder Mahal, Seth Rollins, and Buddy Murphy all somehow become morbidly obese. Who do you would get back into the shape they are in now, and who do you want to work out with you? I don't even get the question.
Who do you think would get back into the shape they are now?
Okay.
There's just a word missing. Who do
think? Seth, right? It's Seth.
Well, I know he does a lot of the CrossFit, but I think he also says he doesn't really adhere to a strict diet.
They would all get back into shape.
Yeah, I know.
They would all get back in it. I mean, Brian Cage is a specimen, man. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
man.
how easy it is to get back to that. But
Who do you want to work out with? I don't want to. Seth, he seems like a relatively cool dude. I feel like I'd vomit all over the place if I did CrossFit
it's
once.
good, man. That's it's working. Dude,
Um,
I'm sure he'd be able to dial down to a beginner's level.
I've seen one of Jinder's workouts.
I couldn't do that.
On the Sheamus video, and it was like Leo Rush said, low weight, high reps.
Yeah,
It was like 500 reps.
way too many reps.
It was 500 reps.
Yeah.
It was just back day.
Yeah, that's just too
I'd do
much.
that.
You wouldn't do that. You could try, but
Of
you'd
all-
probably throw up. If you got to 500, you'd throw up also.
No, I mean, if I'm doing lightweight, I wouldn't throw up. It'd be fine.
I think you'd probably throw up.
You know what you're talking about. Dylan, should Seth and Dean versus Dolph and Drew be in Hell in a Cell? No, not every match should be in Hell in a Cell.
That one first. No, there's like 8 different matches that should be, but not that one.
Yeah, not
that one doesn't matter.
Not yet, no. Zach Stolpa, Power Rank Wrestlers you do a fantasy sports league with. I know The Miz is really into fantasy football.
Oh, the New Day.
Yeah, New Day be
That'd
fun.
be fun.
Seth really likes his football.
Not John Cena.
No,
I
he
wouldn't
would
do
be
that.
a stickler for the rules. Everything.
That'd be so
You
annoying.
didn't pay your league dues on time. He'll like cancel your team. All that kind of stuff.
That'd be the worst. I'd be with the Undertaker. You probably don't know how to figure out his phone. It's like half his, like whenever
He has his whole team on the bye and he doesn't switch his lineup up.
Exactly, yeah. Why did I only get 13 points this week? Oh, why? Who is by? Why is by substituting for Le'Veon Bell?
Dylan again. Jesse Ventura asks John Cena about conspiracy theories.
Oh, John Cena. How do you feel about JFK? Do you think it was Lee Harvey Oswald that
Jesse,
that garbage the government spun?
do you have any facts to back up
when
any
I
of
was
your claims?
governor, I saw all sorts of UFOs.
Do you have any facts to back up any of your claims?
I
Jesse?
took pictures
Of what?
UFOs and
Can you show them to me?
yes, no, they got burned. Oliver Stone burned them.
You make no sense, Jesse.
Oh,
Daniel Hamilton, this might be the question of the day. The Undisputed Era Christmas album, what songs do you want them to sing?
oh man.
Oh Holy Night,
Okay, that's good.
Ave Maria.
Oh, Ave Maria. That's a good one. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
That's
man.
good.
I'm
Last
dreaming
Christmas, the Wham song.
of a white baby. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Wait, the Wham. The
Last Christmas.
know
No,
it's-
that's Band-Aid.
Yeah,
Wham
I know,
is,
that's what I want.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, that'd be a good one.
The very
Last
next day,
Christmas, I gave you last shot.
Yeah, the very next day, Adam Cole, baby. The Enforcer, Stevie Bradley, says, Steve, give Mr. Dope the power. I guess I'm in control of that today.
I think I have control of that too. Mr. Dope.
Here, you do it. I'll do more questions.
Oh, here he is. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Dope. You are fourth moderator.
Congratulations. Alex C.
Don't cross Mr. Dope, people.
Oh, Alex C. Very generous. £2. This is entirely for Larson's new sock fund. £2 is like $1 and change in the States.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I'm going to be able to get a pair of socks for that.
Yeah. Well, you can go down to like the Thereth Bada asked, did we get his Matt Chat question? Yeah, man, that was yesterday.
Yeah, it's already happened.
That
I know
was
it's
just
Wednesday.
yesterday.
He's just because it's Wednesday. Thick boy Anthony Hernandez, Shag, Mary, Fire, orange-haired Becky Lynch, black-haired Becky Lynch, or La Luchadora. It says, shout out to forhims.com/GIR. Thanks, friendo.
Nice. Oh, man. Well, black-haired Becky is scary, kind of crazy to do that. So I guess Shag, right? Mary, of course, redhead Becky. And then I guess Fire La Luchadora. She looked terrible in that outfit. She looked so goofy, which I think was kind of the point. But, yeah, that was goofy. Cody Miles, why isn't this a triple threat for the U.S. title?
It's a good question.
It's a great question.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, that's a lot of questions we answered.
Is
Thanks
it?
so much for all your
We're
questions.
now into 45 minutes.
Mine says 10:49. So regardless, what are we at? How many?
40 minutes. Oh, well, that's recording 40 minutes. Only a 40-minute show so far. We got 5 more minutes. Come on, 5 more minutes. We can do 5 more minutes.
Oh, I got to get out of here.
No, you got plenty of time. You're so
Are you
paranoid.
going to wear
about
this
getting-
tomorrow? I am very paranoid.
No.
I want to get on my plane.
You'll get on your plane.
5 minutes is not going to make or break this channel.
Exactly. It's not going to make you late for your plane either.
Yeah.
No.
It might, man.
No, it won't. You need to calm down about that.
I got to go get my interviews. I'm going to go form a tag team with Pulse.
Oh.
Going to have an impromptu match.
You going to take that with you?
No, you're going to use it.
No, I'm not. I'm
Really?
absolutely not going to use that.
You want to do trivia real quick?
We did trivia yesterday.
Not on the show.
All right, do trivia real quick.
That was chat trivia for patrons.
True.
Patreon.com/Stephen Larson.
There, cards
All
for
right.
you.
Question 1. A match held between Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy at the former's home in 2016 was known as the Final What?
Deletion.
All right. Quickly.
Question 1.
Lightning round.
Which 2 colors were predominantly associated with the new World Order?
Depending on their black and white.
Yeah.
Woman was Woman was the wife of Kevin Sullivan and which other former WCW wrestler?
Chris Benoit.
Very sad, yes.
What was the name of Zack Ryder's hit YouTube series?
I feel like I've had this one before.
Yeah, I feel
and
like
I got
you-
it wrong then too.
Yeah, we have had this card before.
What was it?
We've had this card before. It doesn't count.
Bummer. Nice.
You'll get number 1, but I'll ask you a new number 2. So, because I know you're in a rush. I don't know why that card's back in here.
Give me just a new number 1. I'll go from start.
In 2002, Eric Bischoff proclaimed who the first World Heavyweight Champion?
Triple H. What's the second question?
Who is the only wrestler to hold a tag title with Hulk Hogan?
Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Who successfully slammed Big John Studd during WrestleMania's $15,000 Body Slam Challenge?
Andre the Giant.
Very good.
Who won the WWF Light Heavyweight Title Tournament in 1997?
Taka Michinoku?
Yeah, good job.
Okay. What meat did Earthquake use to make his Quake Burgers on an episode of Primetime Wrestling? Oh, God. What meat did Earthquake use to make his Quake Burgers on an episode of Primetime Wrestling?
I'm guessing it's something gross because you said, oh, God.
Yeah. It's pretty messed up, really.
Horse?
No, Jake Roberts' Snake Damien.
Oh.
Snake Burger.
I guess that makes
Quake
somewhat
Burger,
more sense,
Snake
at least kayfabe. What name did the future Lita go by when she made her ECW debut?
Oh, God. It was, she was with S.A. Reed. Oh, God damn it. I'm in a rush, so, like, I can't think. Hold on.
You got plenty of time.
She was with S.A. Reed.
No, she was in S.A. Rios in WWF. This is an ECW.
Yeah.
She was Lita when she debuted in WWF. This is an ECW, man. She wasn't with S.A. Rios.
No, shut the hell up. God, you're so annoying sometimes. Can't wait to get out of here. Oh! Shit, what?
Miss Congeniality.
Oh my God, I was so going to say that. Oh well. Which In Your House promoted a pigpen match between Triple H and Henry O. Godwin? And I just need a number.
Oh, 5.
Wow, good job.
How old was Bret Hart when he won his first WWF championship?
36.
Close, 35.
Jerry Lawler painted a cover for which pro wrestling comic book?
Pro wrestling comic book. The Undertaker one.
No, Undertaker. No, it was called Headlocked.
Oh, okay.
Still going to.
What What was unusual about the finish of Pedro Morales' match against Bruno Sammartino at Showdown at Shea 72? What was unusual about it?
Pedro won.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
It was declared a draw due to a curfew.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
We got to use that in We Book Raw.
We should.
Spiritually, I feel like I got 4 because I totally had Miscongeniality in my head, but I was like, no, that was just a stupid movie. So I'm happy with 4. Anyways, that's it for show.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Hilton, run the music. I got to get
Yeah,
out of
music's
here.
already up, man.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We'll stick around, patrons, for post-show. Might be a little bit of a delay. Got to get the thing all put together, but it'll be up. All right. No, you're not going to die. Bye, everybody. Just be quiet.
There's a huge storm coming. I love you all. I'll probably die. Goodbye.
Bye.